Hi Leo, thank you for joining me for your February general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and it's not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. But because this is Leo's reading, I will be addressing them. It can easily be reversed, okay? So always use your own discernment and your best judgment and your own intuition whenever watching any tarot. You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. Also, I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will and tarot is not in charge. You are. For everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so let's get into your reading for you then, Leo. And just in case anyone's not aware, I try to keep the beginning of the months all about, like the beginning of the month reads all about you, and then it leans more towards like love and romance in the mid-month reads, okay? So obviously if love does come out of this reads, then of course I will be addressing it for you, okay? But that's certainly not what the initial intent is for these reads. Right, so you've got shadow, and in traditional tarot that would be the moon, so it's Pisces energy. Okay, it's for Leo, please. Okay, temptation, that's the devil. Capricorn energy. Right. And new beginnings, the Fool. Interesting. Uranus, Aquarius energy. Wow. As you can see, for those who are familiar with this deck, you've got three major arcana here. Now, obviously, kind of goes without saying here that this is pertaining to a very, very profound change. Oops. Don't mind me, I'm just destroying my stuff. Right. There's a fear in your energy, Leo. This combination. It's not great, okay? For some of you, this could be as simple as a Capricorn hiding their feelings towards you, or you hiding your feelings towards a Capricorn. For some of you it could be that, or a Piscean, right? It could be that. I'm feeling for most of you though this goes a lot deeper than just that. There's been a realization. I'm going slow because I'm trying to be sensitive to this energy. It's a difficult situation, right? So I need to think through how I'm going to say this first before I say it, okay? Because it's a sensitive topic for some of you. And again, like, you can reverse this. Someone has been dealing with some form of addictions. And they've had to face this head on. Someone's had to come to terms with their addiction does not control them anymore. I am feeling this energy of a release, and it's reinforced again with this Fool. And for others of you, this pertains to toxic individuals around you, and you've been doing some shadow work on yourself. You've been figuring out the root cause as to why toxic people might feel familiar to you. And you've changed that. You've flipped the script on that, because you've acknowledged that really difficult inner work that needed to be done in order for you to have this brand new beginning, right? You're certainly looking at your life with a fresh pair of eyes, and it's like you've understood a lot of things. It's like you've understood where you were to take accountability and where the accountability belonged to somebody else. this has been quite a difficult battle, nonetheless, whichever of those timelines fits for you, right? It's still been a difficult battle. You fought long and hard to get to the point where you're currently at, right? And you're ready now. You're ready for whatever the world throws at you next. You're ready to take on a new challenge, and you're ready to write a brand new story of your life. You're ready to leave this in the past where it belongs. Okay, so yeah, as I said, really, really difficult energies, but you will get through it. You absolutely will. Okay, right, so I'm going to start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get further information about this. Okay. It's for Leo, please. We have a 9-card spread for Leo. Okay. Give me a second. Oh dear. Oh. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Capricorn. You got the Queen of Coins, it's Capricorn energy, and it came out with the 8 of Coins, it's Virgo energy. So I'm seeing this as you trying to keep yourself in check. You're trying to keep on target. You're focused on, for some of you, your career, for others of you, your family. Okay, you're trying to keep your head above water. You're trying to be the like, I'm getting a support network, like you're somebody's support network. You've got somebody who is relying heavily on you. Death, Scorpion energy. Queen of Swords, Libra, and the Two of Swords is more Libra. Okay, so you would like to see something change. And this change has been a long time coming, I'm feeling. Yeah, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. You would like for once for somebody to help you out instead of you helping everyone else. The King of Wands is Leo energy. Judgment is Pluto energy, which is Scorpion. And the Knight of Cups is Pisces. Yeah, such a difficult situation here. And the energy at the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Okay, Mercury energy, so it could be Gemini, Virgo. But this is a reminder here, Leo, that you're in charge. Okay, you are in charge. In spite of how you're currently feeling, you are actually in charge. You control who is in your life and who has to exit your life. Okay, this is all of the 4 aces in one card. So you've got all of the tools that you need already to be successful. Okay. I'm trying to be really, really careful here about how I'm saying this, because for some of you, you've been dealing with an individual who's gotten themselves wrapped up in a very dark world. They have become embroiled in like a world of drink or drugs, and basically they might have cost you financially through their own addictions as well, and you're just sick and tired of them coming in, taking from you, leaving again, rinse, repeat, same old, okay? There needs to be a cut-off point here, Leo. It has to come to a certain point where you say, right, enough is enough. I cannot keep doing this. I've got other things to think about. For those of you where this is involving a family member, you'd be like, for some of you, listen, I've got my children to think about. I've got other members of the family that I need to think about. I cannot and I will not continue down this path with you. I cannot do it. It's costing me everything that I have, and it's just not, it's not a viable situation anymore. I am seeing that this time round, Leo, this is where that heaviness is coming in from. This is the final straw for you. Like, literally, that's what I'm seeing. There has to be a change. There has to be a permanent change. This situation probably will not end. Like, if you are dealing with someone who's wrapped up in drugs, it probably won't end until they end themselves. It's such an awful place for you to be in, and it's made even worse because you feel like you're left with no other choice. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's like literally you're stuck between a rock and a hard place here. There is no other choice but for you to cut this individual out. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to take charge of this, Leo, because right now they're draining you. They're draining you of your finances, they're draining you of your emotions, they're draining you of everything that you have. And it can very, very quickly F up everything else that you've got going on. Okay? Like literally, again, death, Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, they're literally leaving you here with no other choice. You have to take care of those who are depending on you outside of this influence, this individual. Right? You need to reprioritize, because for the longest time you've been pitting this individual as your priority, and it's become messed up because now they seem to have this opinion that they can come in towards you whenever they feel like it and just keep the cycle going. You know, they have never really had to face the consequences of their own decisions. And why are you paying the price here for the decisions of somebody else? Why is that on you? Why is this your issue? Why have they made them your issue? Why have they made their choices your issue? You have to break free from this, Leo. You have to. Because this individual, they're on their way back towards you. And they might even try and use some kind of emotional blackmail as well, so that they can take from you again. You're going to have to cut them off. There is literally no other choice. There is no other way forward from this point on. I mean, you can see the difference here, right? The Moon, the Devil, and then the Fool. Like, if you can feel the difference in those energies. This is a prison. And this is freedom. It's time for you to take your pick, Leo. For those of you where you're dealing with one of your children who is doing this to you, this is going to be the hardest thing that you have ever done. But I'm also feeling that you warned this individual multiple times about what would happen if they continued down that path, and they didn't listen. For others of you, this could be one of your exes that got themselves stuck in this situation. They voluntarily wandered down the path to hell, from what I can see, and they're making it your problem. For some of you, they could have blamed you for it as well. Like they could have said, well, I would never have gone down that way, or I would never have gotten off the rails if you hadn't have yada yada yada. You're not responsible for the decisions that other people take. That's not your responsibility. Really, really difficult read, Leo. It's under there, the Seven of Cups, yeah. Scorpion energy. You need to be realistic. That's the Seven of Cups. It's all about keeping things in check. Making sure that something isn't too good to be true. See, this individual is coming back here and they're making all kinds of beautiful promises to you, Leo. They're saying all of these wonderful things. In fact, with that Knight of Cups, they're saying everything that you've ever wanted to hear. But it feels too good to be true. And the reason for that is because it is. It is too good to be true. So you need to be realistic, okay? Not all that glitters is gold. This is in your hands now, Leo. This decision is for you to make. The ball is in your court here. Do you continue this toxic cycle with this individual, or will you cut them off? Will you cut them off so that you can claim your freedom? Because right now you're not free. You're not. You're stuck, you're trapped, you're imprisoned. It's not good. Wow. I'm not entirely sure what else I can say to you here, Leo, but certainly whoever is dealing with this situation, you have my sympathy, like by the bucket load, for real. Very, very difficult decision here that you have to make. But you need to put yourself first. You need to. Okay, so we're going to move on, all right? I'm going to start pulling you some healing messages. For those of you who have made it this far into the read already, if you would consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really, really generous. And thank you so, so much to all those who've already supported my channel. Like, for real, words cannot express how grateful I am to you all, so thank you. It's for Leo, please. Nice. Ooh, okay. Mystery, dark matter. Yeah. Now, I always say with these decks, you get 3 messages that come out with these, okay? You get your first message from the creator of the deck, if anyone is interested in the deck. It's the Elemental Oracle. I highly recommend it. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, you get your first message from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important message is from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. I am going to give you my intuitive hit first, though, before I forget, okay? Because the immediate thing that's coming through here, can you see that butterfly on her mouth? It's stopping her from speaking. So you're wanting change, okay? You're desperate to see some kind of change in this situation. I've just seen 1919 on my timer as well. So there's some synchronicities there as well for some of you. You're afraid to speak your truth here, Leo. You're afraid to speak up about the hurt and the devastation that this individual's causing you and your family. You're afraid. You want the change, but you're afraid of it at the same time, because in order to gain the change, it's going to require a very painful process, which involves you having to speak from your heart. Okay, but this can only come from you though, Leo. Right. So this is number 38. Okay, dark matter, mystery. And it says, The world still has mystery, and this is a fine thing. Just because you cannot see it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. You do not have to know the details of everything. Some things are better not revealed at this time, so have faith. Yeah. And the element that rules this card is air, which is all about thought and communication. Mystery. It's okay to not have all of the answers all of the time, Leo. It's okay for you to be... it's okay for you to not be okay. I know how weird that sounds. But right now, your focus is all about survival. It's Leo's focus, please. Leo's focus, please. Okay. It's manifested. Right, so your focus, new desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment and astrology gives you the edge. So this change that you've been trying to manifest, they're saying that it's already here, okay? The changes that you've been initiating is already here. This is all about you speaking it now into existence. And that could well involve a very difficult conversation with another. Because once it's said, there's no taking it back then, okay? Once it's said, it's basically, it's done, all right? Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with me or the Rebel deck, then I do have to warn you that this particular deck, it can be quite obnoxious and brutal. All right, so that it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, which is absolutely fine. But I do have to give the warning regardless. Also, it's completely interchangeable as well, okay? So you can divvy up whichever cards to whichever individuals that you're dealing with. You can claim whichever ones for yourself as well. It's all still completely, you know, interchangeable. Right, you're giving too many fucks. Yeah, I'd say so. Give 0. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Shit's going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Stop obsessing. You're not the center of the fucking universe. Get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people give back and do good shit for humanity. Yeah, I'm feeling that that's actually, these two are for the individual that you're dealing with there, the one that you feel is like, I don't know, I don't like their energy. It's really, it's a really suffocating energy. And it's just too icky. Okay, anyway, so that is what I have for you, Leo. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. It's really, really quick and easy to place your booking. Just follow the link below to go straight to my website, and from there you can view all of the different booking options available. Just a couple of really quick announcements as well before I go. Shadow work readings for inner work is now available on my website as well. So if you feel that you need to take a closer look at that really difficult inner work, then you can make a booking for that. My merchandise is now also available from Teespring if you'd like to check that out as well. They have loads of different designs. You can get the plain Phoenix that is non-branded, or you can get the branded ones, so it'll say Phoenix Keia Tarot down here. So branded and non-branded versions are available. they've got loads of things, like from pillows, hoodies, phone cases, so many really cool goodies there. Also, I'm releasing Valentine's special readings on February the 14th, so please do make sure that you've hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on those. Also, a huge thank you to everyone who has viewed my videos, sent in donations, booked private readings, and even shared their personal stories with me as well. Thank you so much for making this a safe and friendly community. You're all absolutely incredible and amazing, like for real. And finally, I'd like to give a really quick shout out to a couple of readers right here on YouTube. Now, I'm not affiliated with them, I just believe that they're massively underrated, and this is also my way of giving back into this amazing community as well. So we've got Sentient Fire and Wolf in the Wind. Okay, really nice people. They're just trying to make their YouTube channels grow. So yeah, if you're sticking around on YouTube for a little bit, then you might be interested in checking them out. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on at the end as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.